Morning, students. How are you today? Our page for today talks about pronouns. Before we start, we'd like to know what are pronouns. If you've got any idea about pronouns, just tell me. What are pronouns? You there? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Pronouns like he, I, she, we, they.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine, but the definition of the word pronouns, you're telling me examples, the personal pronouns. And my question is, what are pronouns? What are they for? Why do we use them? Okay, somebody wanna join in? Just a minute. Okay, guys. Once again, pronouns. Okay, but before telling you the definition, I'd like to ask you about these sentences. I'm gonna say, for example, Muhammad. Muhammad is a good student. Muhammad is handsome. Muhammad always does his homework. Muhammad, you're gonna say, why do I repeat Muhammad, Muhammad, Muhammad? So I can use something instead of Muhammad, saying, for example, Muhammad is a good student in the first sentence, but the sentences coming after going to be like this. He is a good student. He is my neighbor. He is. So here I substituted the word Muhammad by the word he, and this is accepted in English grammar. But repeating Muhammad, Muhammad is not accepted. The accepted form for this is replacing the noun Muhammad by a word refers to Muhammad. I cannot say she, I cannot say they, I cannot say we. For Muhammad, I'm going to say he. And he is a pronoun. So simply going to say that pronouns are parts of a speech. Yes, they're part of a speech. And this part of a speech replaces the noun. That's all. This is the definition of the pronoun. You give me examples: we, he, I, she, us. Yes, all these are pronouns. That's right. Who's that? Yazid coming in. Fine. So, pronoun is the sentence element used to replace a noun or a noun equivalent construction. The replaced noun is named the antecedent. What is the antecedent? It's the noun which the pronoun refers to. We call it antecedent. And please don't pronounce this word antecedent. Let it be antecedent. Okay? Categories of pronouns. We've got 9 categories of pronouns. Who can give me examples of the categories of, I mean the types, the kinds, the sorts of the pronouns? Hello?
Mr. What is your question?
My question again is, what are the categories of pronouns? The types, the sorts, the kinds of pronouns.
The type of pronouns.
Yes,
Yes, there are 4 type: personal, reflexive, intensive, reciprocal.
reciprocal. Well,
Yes, reciprocal.
actually, the reflexive and the intensive pronouns are the same. Myself, to person. So they may be just one category, but they are not four. They are 9 categories. We still have the indefinite pronouns, the dummy pronouns, the demonstrative pronouns, the the possessive pronouns. So if you're gonna count them, they are 9. In this presentation, actually, I mentioned 8 of the 9 because the dummy or the explicit pronoun is not um, it's not familiar. So I'm just going to give you a hint about this. Yes, number 1, personal pronouns. Personal pronouns like the subjective pronouns and the objective pronouns. I, he, she, it, we, you, they. These are the subjective pronouns. Me, us, him, her, you, and them are the objective pronouns. So the subjective and objective pronouns are called personal pronouns. And this is number 1. Number 2, the possessive pronouns like my, mine, her, hers, his, our, ours, their, theirs. These are the possessive pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns, this is number 3. They are the pronouns we use to refer to somebody or something, like these, that, these, those. Reflexive and emphatic pronouns, myself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, and themselves. Interrogative pronouns, like what, when, where, why, how, whose, whom, which. Relative pronouns like the, that, which, who, whom. In reciprocal pronouns like each one another. 8, indefinite pronouns like somebody, someone, something, anyone, anybody, anything, nothing. And the 9th category is the explicit pronoun or the dummy pronoun, and it's the pronoun it. When you don't know the antecedent of the pronoun it, so it's a dummy pronoun. For example, it's time to go home. So it's in here, it's in here is a dummy pronoun. It refers to what we don't know. Somebody's knocking at the door. Oh, it's me. It's in here. Oh, it can't refer to somebody because it is for non-living things. So I don't know who or whom it refers to. That's why I'm calling it dummy pronoun. Just a minute. Someone wanna join us? Okay. So guys, how many categories of pronouns do we have in English grammar? Can answer me?
8.
8. That's great. So we're gonna discuss the first category of the pronouns. It's the personal pronoun. And as we said before, personal pronouns are subjective pronouns and objective pronouns. So in here in this column, we have the subject pronouns, and in the last column in here, we have the objective pronoun. So I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, and the object pronoun me, you, him, her, it, us, you, and them. Some of them are singular, some of them are plural. I, you, he, she, it, singular. These are the subjective singular pronouns, and me, you, him, her, it in the objective singular. For the plural, we, you, they for subject, and us, you, them for object. Examples. I like coffee. I in here is a subject pronoun because it comes at the beginning of the sentence before the verb. John helped me. Me here is object pronoun because it comes after the verb. The second category is possessive pronouns. We've got two types of possessive pronouns. The pronouns that follows that is followed by the possessing and the pronouns that are not followed by the possessing. So the possessive that are not followed by the possessing are mine, yours, his, hers, ours, yours, theirs. And the pronouns that are not, they are followed by the possessing are my, your, his, her, our, your, their. Just a minute. من عادي. Yeah, you're getting out and getting back, getting out and getting back. So what? Oh yes, and here are also we have singular and plural. My, your, his, her, its. Yeah, this is for singular. For plural, our, your, their. This is for what? For the followed possessive pronouns. For the not followed possessive pronouns, we've got for singular, we've got mine, yours, his, hers, its, and for plural, ours, yours, and theirs. Next category, reflexive and emphatic pronouns. They are the same pronouns, but when to use this pronoun determines if it's reflexive or emphatic. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself for singular, ourselves, yourselves, themselves for plural. Well, when you say, for example, I saw myself in the mirror, so here myself is a reflexive pronoun because the emphatic pronoun is never separated from the subject or the subjective pronoun. So if it's emphatic, it's going to be I myself. I myself, so myself in here is emphatic pronoun. But saying I saw myself here, I separated the pronoun myself from the subject I. That's why it's a reflexive pronoun here. Just a minute. Demonstrative pronouns. You know what are demonstrative pronouns, guys? Hello?
Yes, Mister.
Yeah. What are they? Demonstratives like these, that, these, those, the former, the latter, the first, the last, the other, the others, same, such, so. This tastes good. These are bad times. That is beautiful. Those were the days. So these, that, those are demonstrative pronouns. Just a minute. And don't mad love, please, while saying that, because that may have different uses. Yes, as we said, we have four different Hello, guys. You're still there? Hello. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
Mister. Yes.
Minister.
Hi, Mr. Mish.
I'm sorry for this bug. Something wrong with the internet connection, but actually the problem got solved. So let's go ahead. We are discussing the that, and we said that we can use that as demonstrative pronoun. For example, this book is good. Okay, we can use that as relative pronoun. For example, when I'm saying that anything that you remember could help a lot. So that in this sentence is a relative pronoun. We can use it as conjunction. He said that. So we are linking he said that to he had been there before. We can use that as an adverb. The snow was that high. So four different usages for the word that. So don't muddle up, please. The next category is the interrogative pronoun, like what, when, where, how, who, whose, whom, um, which, why, whose. Using these words to make questions. The next category is relative pronouns. Relative pronouns like that, like which, whose, whom. Okay, these are relative pronouns. Examples: the person who filmed me last night is my teacher. So the word who in this sentence is a relative pronoun. The person who filmed me. The car which in here is a what relative pronoun. The person whom is a relative pronoun. The person who I filmed last night is my teacher. Reciprocal pronouns like one another, each other. We call these pronouns reciprocal pronouns because they reciprocate or link um, different types of subjects. We call them reciprocal because of this, because they connect or relates different types of subjects. For example, we are saying John and Mary love each other. So each other in here is a reciprocal pronoun because it makes a connection between John and Mary. Another example: the 10 prisoners were all blaming one another. One another in here is a reciprocal pronoun because it links what the 10 prisoners. Why don't you believe each other? Here, the word each other connects connects you as a group of subjects. The other or the final category in here in this presentation is the indefinite pronoun, like somebody, someone, anyone, anybody, nothing, no one, nobody, nothing, nobody, yes, all, few, many, others, several. Because actually, when we are saying that the lights are on, somebody may have switched on the lights. You know who is this guy who switched on the lights here in this sentence? Of course, no. I'm just when I saw the lights on, so I used that somebody was here and this man switched on the lights, but I don't know who is it. Who did that? It's somebody. Who's that? I don't know. And because we don't know this subject, we call it indefinite pronoun. It's somebody, but who's that? We don't know. That's why these categories are called indefinite pronouns. So, guys, this is the end of the presentation. We're going to get the bug. But let me ask you about the book. Have you got the writing coach book for grammar writing?
No.
Yes.
What for? You can ask the
No.
school for. Fine.
They said they'll tell us when
Mr.
it's
They
For
don't give us
something,
this.
okay. For something temporary, I can send you the book in PDF mode today. You can download it from Classera, but this is something temporary until you get the book. Fine?
fine.
Okay.
Mister,
Yes.
you sent the PDF.
Uh-huh.
It will be better.
I'll try, but I may face a problem because the book actually is over 150 megabytes. So, can Classera accept this? I don't know.
No, Mister sent some pages, not all the book.
Yeah, yeah, got it. Fine. You have my consent. Most welcome. So let's skip page 300. Um, wait a minute. 302. Yes. Let's skip page 302 for the people who have the book. If you don't, so picture this. I shared the PDF book so you can interact. In the
We don't
following
have
sentence,
302.
so can you see the book now?
Yes.
Oh, great. So read each sentence, then identify the pronoun and its antecedent in each sentence. If the sentence has no antecedent, write none. So all we have to do in here is to acknowledge or to just say that the pronoun I have in here is blah 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 blah, and the antecedent or the noun the pronoun refers to is blah 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 blah. So example for this: Steve fell and hurt his foot. So the pronoun I have in here is his, and it refers to Steve. So Steve is the antecedent. That's all. Question number one. He's nervous about the tryouts. He's nervous about the tryouts. What is the pronoun in here? Abdul Malik Hassan, where's Abdul Malik? Are you there? Hello? Hello? Abdul Malik? Abdul Latif? Are you there, Abdul Latif? Rayyan?
مستر افتح
Yes,
التاب عشان
Mr. I'm
يقدرون
with you.
يسولفون بعضهم ما عندهم مايكات.
Got it. The problem is in the mic. So, okay. Hamid?
Yes.
Yeah, great, Hamid. Can you answer the first question? He's nervous about the tryouts. Where is the pronoun here? For the guests who can hear me, please tell me if you are ready to answer the question.
Yeah, already.
How's that, Mahmoud?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So, where is the pronoun in here in this sentence?
Can you go back to the sentence?
Yes, certainly. He's nervous about the tryouts.
What? What question? What's the number?
You mean that there is no pronoun in this sentence?
No, what's the number of the question?
Yeah,
One.
yeah, number one in here. He is nervous about the tryouts.
Um, I don't think there is any.
pronoun?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh no
oh,
no. He is a pronoun.
yes, that's right. He is a personal pronoun. It's a subjective pronoun. You know
Yeah.
what? We've got two types of the personal pronoun. It may be a subjective or objective. So here, when you start a sentence with the personal pronoun, simply can say it's a subjective pronoun. Subject pronoun. So it refers to who. It refers to who means the antecedent. It's not clear. We don't know the pronoun. He refers to whom. So I can say that none.
So
Yes. Yes. He. Who's that guy? I don't know. So none for the antecedent. Question number 2. Taylor went to putting green to practice his skills. So who can tell me what is the pronoun in here?
His is pronoun.
Mahmoud once again.
عمر.
no, Omar. It's not me.
Omar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Great. So you told me that the pronoun here is his. What type of pronouns do we have here, Omar? His skills. So is it personal pronoun? Is it possessive pronoun? Is it demonstrative? Indefinite? What do you think?
I think personal.
No, the person is subject or object pronoun, but this pronoun actually precedes the thing he possesses, his skills. So the skills relates to Taylor, or Taylor owns these skills. This is his skills. So in here, I'm talking about possessive pronoun, his skills. The skills of whom?
Yeah.
Skills of Taylor.
Taylor, yes.
Yes. So can you tell me the antecedent of this pronoun is what?
The what, Victor?
The antecedent.
Taylor.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you.
You're
The
welcome.
next question. Mina had her van towed to the garage. We can answer. Hello, guys. Minadi, have you got a mic? Ryan, got a mic? محمد هزاع, محمد القحطاني. You have the symbol of the hand. This is how to raise your hand. So please raise your hand if you know the answer. You're gonna find the symbol of your hand. Yes. Omar raised his hand. Omar Al-Awani. Omar, go ahead.
Okay, I'm show the questions. The screen.
Okay.
Mr.
Yes.
Rayyan said his mic is broken. He can't speak.
Okay, got it. Mina had her van towed to the garage.
Hair is pronoun. Hair.
Yes, who's that? Who's answering?
Me, عمر.
Yes, great. Thank you, Omar.
You're welcome.
4. Mark could not understand the math problem until Harry wrote it on the board. Again, Mark could not understand the math problem until Harry wrote it on the board.
Victor, there are no pronoun.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mark
No,
did
no.
not.
I think it.
Yes, that's it. Okay. And what is the antecedent for the word it?
Mark.
No. Mark actually is a person. I can say it for person.
Harry.
You know this, of course. Excuse me?
Harry.
No, Harry is a person.
Okay, math.
I can't refer to the person with the pronoun it. It for non-living things or animals. So I cannot say it for Harry or Mark.
Okay, board.
Both?
Board.
Bored? No. I can't. Harry. Wait a minute. Mark could not understand the math problem until Harry wrote it. Wrote what? On the board. He wrote something on the board. He cannot write the board on the board. He wrote something on the board. What's it? He wrote Harry. He wrote Mark. Yes, that's it. He wrote the math problem. So simply math problem is the antecedent. Next question. Let it be in a hurry, please, because we have to finish the 10 questions in 3 minutes. We still have just 3 minutes for this class to end. So I'll be happy to pay for lunch. Where's the pronoun here?
I.
Yes, I. That's a personal pronoun. Number 6. My brother sometimes loses his keys. His. That's right. His keys. Fine. She should. She should ask a teacher for help with a science assignment. Where's the
She.
pronoun here? Yes. Thank you.
She.
Yes. Sarah loves advanced science because she gets to dissect frogs.
She.
Also she.
She, yes, and the antecedent for the word she,
Tara.
yes, thank you. To make an attractive border of roses, plant them close together.
Them.
Yes, and them refers to what, which is the antecedent. Plant what? Plant them. Plant what?
Roses.
Yes, thank you. After Jeremy painted the portrait, it was hung in the hallway.
It.
Yes, and it refers to what?
Painted.
No, painted is a
Portrait.
verb. Yes, portrait. That's right. Okay. We should have answered from 11 to 20, but it's okay. You may follow me on the on Classer today to have these questions in order to answer them, and try to think for substitutional method to send you the book in PDF mode. I can send it by Gmail. So if you have a Gmail or Yahoo, Hotmail or whatever, I can send it to your inbox and you can share it. So one of you just send me his email. I can send it by Gmail. Fine.
Mister, you can send in Yahoo. Yahoo email.
Mister, you can't send it in Classera.
Yeah. The problem is it's 150 megabytes. Clasera is not going to accept it, I guess. Yahoo is not going to accept this. It's only the Google Drive and Gmail, something like this. So if you have a Gmail or a Google Drive account, I can send it to you to this account. You can make an account and send it to me on Clasera, saying that this is my my account that could receive the book. Do it. I'll send you the book today, inshallah. Fine.
Okay, fine. Mister, but I have the book. I don't need to send you my email.
That's right. For the people who have the book, that's okay. Dismiss. As for the others, send me a Google Drive or a Gmail account in order to send you the book today, inshallah. And this is the time for another period for you today, I guess.
Math.
No, we have also math.
We have math.
So that's okay.
Math.
You can join your math teacher's room, and see you tomorrow, inshallah. See you guys. Assalamu alaikum.